Yo, what up? I'm dying. I'm not dying. What's happening? We are back. We are back at it again with another long episode. This is about an hour and a half. Not much sports talk, to be honest, today. Like sports news talk. There's sports talk, but it's about mascots and it's about team names and things of that nature. Not really a whole lot of sports news really to cover, so yeah, the shit show, as we've affectionately called it, is back in full effect. This is the off season, and that's how it's going to go. You know, some podcasts don't do episodes in the off season. I say they're cowards. We are going to continue to soldier on in that classic British tradition, and on that note, let's start the show. All right, welcome to this episode of Stone Sports, and as always, I am Burt, and I have with me Dubs. Say what up, Dubs.
Yeah.
All right, so look, we're gonna do all the normal oof stuff and all that shit, okay? Sorry, that sounded negative. I didn't mean for it to sound negative. We're gonna get to all that.
We're going to get to all that good shit.
Yeah, but we're gonna start off on a bit of a downer note, and we'll work back, okay? I want to do this as a disclaimer at the top of the show. So recently, haven't been up on the sports news, and I just kind of, want to put it out on the show so people don't think I don't give a fuck. My dad is going through some health stuff. He's in the hospital. It's not great. I'm not going to go into the details, but, I just want to say that, that's why I haven't been up on the sports news, and I'm saying that today you're going to have to carry that part of the show. So I'm going to do my best to be right there with you the whole time.
I'm flexing right now.
Yeah,
I'm flexing right now.
You're going to have to flex that part. Your back is going to hurt by the end of this episode is what I'm really
It does, bro. I drove 10 hours today. My back already hurts.
See, we went down and we're right back up. See, we're getting good at this, dude. We're getting really, really good at this.
Just like sex.
Yeah.
Right down, right back up. We're getting good.
Speak for yourself. All right, before we get to the oof, though, I kind of want to talk some pop culture stuff because I've been hanging out with a person and they have forced a few things on me recently.
Can I give an announcement though, real quick?
Yeah, please do. Please do. The floor is yours.
Good announcements.
The floor is yours.
Right. So, Stone Sports fans, gonna need you to go ahead and download the Colorcast app.
Oh yeah,
Colorcast is a new app. They've been out for about a year now. They do broadcasts from content creators. So like they'll have all sorts of different games, sports games on their channel, on their app. You can go through, find a game you want to watch, and you will find people like us, other people like us.
That's right.
Over games.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. Download that app. However, Tuesday nights, 11 p.m. on the Colorcast app, we're going to be hosting the Half Ounce Half Hour. It's going to be a live show. Me, Birdie, you guys, people can come in the chat. People can come on mic. It's very interactive. We're going to be doing basically just oofs and talking shit. Most of our sports coverage will still be here. But
right.
It's going to be just sort of a laid back, talk and chill half hour every Tuesday night this fall.
I'm not laughing at your announcement. It was so good. It was so good. I'm not laughing at that. What I'm laughing about is like 2 years ago, if like 33-year-old me had gone to like 31-year-old me and been like, hey, in 2 years you'll be hosting like a live internet talk show. I'd have been like, get the fuck out of here.
With a 21-year-old.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Well, back then they could have just said with Dubs. And I'd have been like, I would have been like, that tracks.
That tracks. And he puts it away on the warning track. He tracked that one well.
All right, but listen, back to that was great
Pop
announcement.
culture.
Great announcement.
Pop culture.
Everyone, please tune in for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yes, pop culture. Let me turn a light on. It's fucking like a dungeon in here. Hold on. Oh, that's better. All right. So, like I said, I've been hanging out with some people. They've one person in particular has kind of forced a little bit of pop culture on me that I wouldn't normally venture into. Number one, Suicide Squad. So we're gonna do a little movie moment here. I'm known for movie moments. Watch Suicide Squad. Have you watched it yet? Do you have HBO Max? So you didn't watch the new one?
No, sir. I do have HBO Max currently right now, though.
It's on there, motherfucker. So
my mom,
watch it.
I will have to watch that, but my mom has been rewatching Eastbound and Down.
It's so good. What a show. The first season in particular, like...
First season's so good.
Oh my God. Like that line when he's talking to the kids and he's like, yeah, I hurt myself. I hurt my nose.
When I was younger, I'd seen a couple episodes, but I'm just watching it through right now for the first time, like fully.
Oh my God.
I'm loving life right now.
Dude, that first, like the guy who's his friend, what's his name? Is his name Clem?
Clegg.
Clegg is so fucking when he's like, oh, I never really got into widespread painting. He's like, oh, dude, I'll make you some tapes. Like it's so fucking funny.
When
like,
he's like, Clegg, we're leaving.
Yeah.
And he's like, hi, Kenny.
Yeah.
He yells at him again. He's like, hi, Kenny.
Have you gotten to the line yet where Danny McBride says to the kids, yeah, I hurt myself. I hurt my nose.
Yeah.
It's the best line. All right, but anyway, Suicide Squad. I'm going to give it a C+ at best. Okay? I'm not going to spoil anything. The last, 45 minutes is amazing. Everything else felt kind of like they just remade Guardians of the Galaxy, which is good, but it's not that good anyway, so it's like...
And you don't have Batista in it, so...
No, but you do have Sylvester Stallone voicing King Shark, which is basically the Groot of... Suicide Squad. You'll see exactly what I mean. I'm sure I'll get a text from you just be like, yeah, this is okay. C+ at best. That's going to upset
my biggest complaint with the first one was that it took too long to get going.
I mean, the first one is just, dude.
Like, they just talked.
It's a mess. The first one's a mess. First of all, it's a Suicide Squad, and nobody is, really, a terrible person in it, and that's just whack. It's like, I'm not even going down that road.
They should be bloodthirsty criminals. But anyway.
But this brings me to what is really the more important thing I wanted to talk to you about. Okay. Have you watched Mythic Quest?
I don't know where to watch it. I want to
Apple
desperately.
TV. You can get a 2-week trial for free, and you will blow through it in 2 days. Dude, oh my God.
I heard it's really good.
It is so... absurdly good. She was like, we gotta watch this. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I know it's Rob McElhenney, Mac is my favorite
that's my boy
character.
That's my boy.
That is my boy. But I don't know. And she was like, no, you have to watch this. It's within the first 20 minutes.
In it too?
No, Cricket's in it.
Cricket's in it.
Cricket's in it. Mac is in it. What's his name from Community's in it.
I swore Liam was in it, but I might be wrong.
He might make a small appearance. F. Murray Abraham, who you may not know who that is. That's a little bit before your time. But he's an Oscar-winning actor from my childhood.
Why are we fucking Murray Abraham?
But F. Murray Abraham is in it. I mean, dude, it's so good. It perfectly parodies Blizzard in such a phenomenal way. It's oh my God. There's one point where
I hate Blizzard.
Yeah, there's one point where he literally says, I'm not one of those developers who doesn't play my game. And she's like, but you don't play her game. It's dude, it's so good. And there was an episode that literally made me cry. Man, I literally can't say enough. I watched it in 2 days. 20 episodes in 2 days. It's that good. I promise you, watch it. You'll love it. I just can't even. I'm wrapped up. My tongue's tied. It's just so good, man. What a show. Mythic Quest.
Tongue's tied.
Everyone should watch Mythic Quest. I honestly think it's one of the best shows I've watched in a while, dude. In a long time. It's
I'll bust through Eastbound and Down and then hop on Mythic Quest.
Yeah, it's The Office, except it's not a documentary style, and it's not as uncomfortable, because The Office is uncomfortable at times.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really all I want to talk about as far as pop culture goes. I just really think you would enjoy that show, man, and I'm really curious to see what you think.
No one wants to salt the snail.
Oh, and Charlie wrote it. Charlie and Mac wrote it together. Yeah, which is really cool. They both wrote it. Yeah, I was like,
I follow both of them on everything, so I always see them posting shit about it. And I'm like, I don't want to watch this.
Dude, it is just...
There's a Snoop Dogg cameo, right?
Yeah, there is. It is so fucking good. And Cricket is like he's just like a little bitch. Like the whole show. Like he's not like Cricket at all. He's like, and in the first episode, Mac calls him a soy boy beta cuck. And I was like, yes, hell yes. Like in the first 10 minutes. No, it's not even Mac. It's this other character who she's amazing. She's like, you're a soy boy beta cuck, and he's like, yeah, you are. Like it's just so good, man. You gotta watch it. Everyone needs to watch it. But
hop on it.
Anyway, is there? Let's do an oof. We haven't done the oof yet. I'm stalling. Let's do an oof. We're 10 minutes in. We'll get to the oof. That checks out.
Checks out. I did the math. It checks out.
It tracks.
It tracks. Way back. Bank robbery in England. All right.
Okay, wait. You said way back.
Yeah, I said way back.
Oh,
because you said tracking.
Yeah, I got you.
Tracking a baseball.
Yeah, I got you. I'm on board. I thought you were saying we were going way back in time.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
No, August 13th, not way back. Bank robber in England. All right. Alan Slattery, retired, 67 years old, fled empty-handed from a nationwide building society branch in Eastbourne in March after employees struggled to read his message demanding that they hand over the cash. Sussex police on Thursday shared a picture of the note. I don't know. It looked suspiciously like my handwriting. It was super fucking chicken scratchy. I could read I've never seen
your handwriting.
It's not good. It looks like a 4-year-old who's required by law to wear a helmet and also has Parkinson's.
All right. This brings up a very interesting question. How do you hold your pencil? Do you hold your pencil like the way you're supposed to hold your pencil?
Yeah.
I don't. I hold it like between like my
You just hold it with a full closed fist?
No, I'm not a Neanderthal. I hold it between my index finger and like the knuckle on my middle finger.
What?
Hold on. I'll use the video. Can you see me?
I have no idea what.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, hold on. This is great podcasting. I hold it like
this is phenomenal.
I hold it like this.
That is, I've seen people do that. It's
weird. Come on, it's not that. It's not that weird. You've seen people do
weird.
it. I'm turning the video off. This is weird.
Not as weird as using a pencil like that.
Fuck you.
But yeah, this guy goes up to the bank, fucking tries to rob it, passes them a note, and they just can't read his handwriting to figure out what he wants. So he just had to like take off because he's like, I got guns and shit on me. Like,
yeah. Wow.
That would happen to me if I tried to rob a bank.
How much did he rob the bank for?
$0.
Oh.
$0. He had to leave.
I got confused.
You thought okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a day.
It's been a day, he says.
Yeah, it's been a day, man. Let me tell you.
Fucking way she goes, he says.
Fucking way she goes, he says. Fucking.
But yeah, no, the guy got zero money. He showed up, passed them the note. They couldn't read it. He realized it was becoming a scene, and he just had to leave. And then obviously they like had him on camera and had the note and everything, so they went and arrested him.
What an idiot. I mean, seriously, like that. It just seems all right. First of all,
can't even pass a note right, you fucking failure.
Yeah, like fucking figure it out. And
So
first of all, if you're gonna rob a bank, you should make sure the note is legible. But more important,
maybe type it.
Yes, And then second of all, exactly, maybe you should type it or do the old-fashioned ransom note where you cut letters out of a magazine and glue it onto the piece of paper so that they can't track your handwriting.
Yeah,
and,
what the fuck happened to those?
And third of all, you wear a mask, you dumb fuck. Jesus Christ.
There's
I mean, that, like, I know it's in the title, but, like, big oof.
Dark Side of the Ring by Vice. They had an episode about this, like, fucking psychopath did, like, death match wrestling. But in, like, all of his matches, he wore a fucking bandana, like a train robber bandana. And then he actually went and robbed a bank and did it with no mask. And they had him on camera.
What the fuck?
And all the people in the documentary were like, you wear a mask every fucking day.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, a mask is probably pretty conspicuous in a bank of all places. But
you're
like,
robbing it!
Yeah, put it in your fucking pocket, you jack. No, it should be on your face before you walk in. There's probably 10 cameras on the outside of the bank. Yeah. You gotta have that. But, you know, if they see you coming, they can lock the door and shit. Probably, like, automatic. I don't know. Who fucking knows? I'm not a bank robber.
Don't rob a bank.
Yeah, let's be real. If you need money in today's day and age, robbing a bank is really the least effective crime that you could probably commit.
Make an OnlyFans. You'll probably get more money.
For real. Or just sell drugs the old-fashioned way. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, this isn't 1919 anymore. You can't rob a fucking bank and just run away in your Ford Model T. I don't think that was out yet, so that doesn't check out. But regardless, you can't ride away on your fucking horse. You know, like, it doesn't work that. Like, Jesus Christ, people today. No wonder we're about to go back into lockdown.
No fucking wonder.
Oh boy, we're coming in hot now. All right, let's walk it back a little bit. It's a good oof, man. Good one. Nice job.
It was a good one.
Did that take a long time to find?
No.
How much time do you think you spent on average finding the oofs for the show?
Not as long as you'd think.
Okay. All right. Some of them feels like it might have taken you a minute.
Sometimes I have to look, like, I'll do them different days. Like, I'll have no luck one day and then go back and get, like, 3.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you just put Florida in the Google search, you'll come up with something, right? That's always the good backup plan. At least you know you could just type Florida into
Florida
Google.
Man.
Yeah. You could type Florida Man into Google and something crazy will come up.
No matter what.
Yep. No matter what. All right. So why don't we...
Can we talk about one more crazy thing before we get to the sports?
You fucking know
it.
You fucking know it.
All right. So I was making, like, when I was doing the official oof, I really had to decide between the last one and this one.
You ain't got to make no decisions. If there's a couple good ones, we'll do them both. This is our show, Dubs. We've said it before.
That's the beauty of it. There's no fucking rules.
No, we do what we want to. I mean, maybe one day if Simply Safe or some shit like that sponsors us, we might have to answer to somebody. But right now, man, this is punk rock. This is pirate radio. We do what we want to.
This is revolutionary.
Yeah, the revolution will not be televised. It will be podcasted. That's a deep cut for some serious music fans. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, please look up Gil Scott-Heron's The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. Okay, what's the other crazy thing you wanted to talk about?
So we've got a man in South Carolina was arrested after allegedly giving a minor a tattoo in a McDonald's.
Okay. Woo! Jesus Christ.
You didn't know where that was going.
I mean, it was a roller coaster, that sentence. A man was arrested in South Carolina, so automatically I'm thinking...
You're like drugs.
Drugs, possible incest, many things could have happened. Then the word minor is mentioned.
And you're like, oh,
and
no.
I'm like, oh,
red flag.
Fuck, no. I need to have more faith in you, because we're not going to talk some shit like that on the show, unless it's sports.
Well, we talked about the guy fucking the tickle me elbow last week.
Yeah, but that's an inanimate object. That's not a human, let alone an underage human. So...
It was in an underage human's room, though.
Yeah, it was, and that's bad enough. All right, so hold on. The guy gave a minor a tattoo in a McDonald's?
Absolutely.
Why,
there's a video of it.
Why in a Mecca's?
Police say 28-year-old Brandon Prescia of Lawrence, South Carolina is the man in the video below. He has been charged with 1 count of illegal tattooing and 1 count of underage tattooing, which carries a combined $25,000 bond.
Woo!
Police identified the man in the video above not a licensed tattoo artist. The other person shown in the video is a juvenile whose name has not been released. Yeah, guy's just literally chilling on a McDonald's booth. He's got like a light set up. He's got like all the ink and stuff. He's got gloves. He's got a mask. He's just fucking tattooing a kid in a booth at McDonald's. Also, clearly not his kid.
Yeah, obviously. That's at first I thought you said $25,000 fine, and I was like, good God Almighty.
Nah, bond.
Bond. That's not that bad.
No. I thought the same thing. I was like, I could be out fucking tomorrow.
Yeah, that's really not that bad.
That's probably what he said. He's like, fucking, I'm gonna go to like a Burger King or a Bojangles next time.
Yeah, where I'm appreciated.
The Waffle House lets me tattoo kids in the booth.
What was the tattoo?
Fuck McDonald's.
Do you know what the tattoo was? Did it show?
No, I'm just kidding.
It said no regrets.
It said MAGA.
What if they got like a McRib tattooed on them?
Holy shit.
Yo,
that's why McDonald's let it happen. They're like, that's advertising.
Bro, I might get a McRib tattooed on me. Funny story. Let's see. I'm 33, so that's
okay. Get a McRib covered in the Szechuan sauce.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna get a McRib tattooed on me, but a chicken nugget. Like 15 years ago, I got really drunk with some friends, and my roommate's older brother was a tattoo artist, and he had it set up at home, and he was trying to talk me into getting tattooed around my belly button, "Pie till I die," and I came so fucking close, dude. I mean, so fucking close.
I bet you did.
He was literally getting the rig ready. I had taken my shirt off. I was ready to, we were about to shave my stomach. And my roommate, who is a great friend, even though I don't see him anymore, but just for this, he's a great friend. He leaned in my ear and he said, "Dude, if you do this, you'll never get laid again." And I was like, "You're right. Shirt's going back on. Popping that shirt right back on. Put that shit away. We're not doing this."
Oh, I bet you appreciate that friend so much more today.
I do. That's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't seen him in probably close to 10 years, but he will always be a dear friend for that moment, because he could have just sat back and laughed at me.
He could have let it go and just been like, this is epic. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, this is hilarious as shit. Yeah. Look at this dumbass. But he didn't do that. Like, that's solid people right there, man.
He was like, I don't want you to be that dumbass.
Yeah, yeah. And the truth is, I probably still could get laid, but every time I take my shirt off,
it wouldn't be with the people you want it to be with. I'll tell you that
That's so true. And even then, every time I take my shirt off, they would giggle. So then it would be the thing of like, are they laughing at the tattoo? Or are they laughing at my dick? And you'd have to process that whole baggage,
Birdie,
it's my dick.
It's always your penis.
Yeah, it's my dick. You're right. It's definitely my dick.
It's because it's too square.
I can't do anything about it. It's a genetic disorder, Like, what can I do about it? All right, so do we want to talk some baseball now?
Yeah, we can probably get to some baseball. We've done a little McDonald's tattooing, a
23 minutes in.
23 minutes baseball.
All right, what's going on, man? What's happened? Catch me up. Get me up to speed.
You didn't miss a whole lot. I'll be real. But you missed Chris Sale returning to my Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, how's that going?
Looked phenomenal. He had 16 runs. He had 16 runs in support, but that whenever that happens, you're pretty much bound to look pretty good. But he had 8 strikeouts, was hitting 97 on the gun, went 5 innings. He's supposed to go another 5 innings on Friday, and then he should be let off the leash a little bit more.
Okay. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. And that's, as we've discussed, that's like pretty much just what you guys need right now.
Exactly. And Garrett Richards moved to the bullpen. That motherfucker's out of the rotation. Marwin Gonzalez got DFA'd. Like, things are looking up. Bobby Dahlback's hitting 400 this month.
Bouncing back, baby.
Things are happening.
Yeah, it's all happening.
It's all starting to happen. Diamondbacks. Not a ton of good things happening for the Diamondbacks this season. I feel like next week we'll probably do a little check-in on the divisions.
Okay.
But
it won't have improved for them.
no, it won't. You're right. They are just eastbound and down for the first pick.
Oh yeah. I mean, good Lord Almighty. What is that old quote we used to? It's a dumpster fire.
It's a train wreck inside a dumpster fire.
Yeah. It's bad.
A
Man.
hot garbage inside a train wreck inside a dumpster fire or some shit like that. The first thing we got copyright claimed for.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't care. I think it's great.
Fuck him. Tyler Gilbert, Diamondbacks. He threw a no-hitter for the MLB's record-setting 8th no-hitter of the season. Look at that.
Wow.
Gilbert becomes the 4th pitcher in history to throw a no-hitter in just his first career MLB start.
Repeat one more time. It broke up.
Sorry. Gilbert becomes the 4th pitcher in history to throw a no-hitter in his MLB, not his debut, but his first MLB start.
Okay. All right. I just realized I bet on the recording it didn't break up at all, and I'm going to sound like a total idiot when this goes out.
I hope so. I hope I just repeated myself twice and said something different each time.
Me too.
Oh, real quick, speaking of things that come up on the recording, no goddamn knock, Birdie.
No knock on the recording?
No, there was like one little bump where I think it might have been, but no knock. I don't know what happened.
It's obvious what happened, dude.
Ghosts.
No, well, yeah, that's entirely possible. But what's more likely is there's a murderer who's casing your home to come back later.
Do not listen. How scared were you though when you were on the phone with me and my phone died?
Oh, I was terrified. But anyone who knows Dubs knows that what I just said is literally the worst possible thing you could say to him.
Yeah,
but
that's all I thought of.
Oh
like,
no, dude! I
legitimately
just
gonna
did
break
freak
in
out.
one time.
I legitimately did freak out a little bit because like we were on the phone talking, then your phone just died, and I was like, "Oh, his phone died." But then there's that like it's anxiety part of your brain, right? Where I was like, "No, what if like he just turned the corner and there was someone with a gun and they made him hang up the phone?" You know what I'm saying? Like some straight like huge jacked man in Prisoners or something. Like I was like, "Oh no, this
straight
is not
true
good."
detective shit.
Yeah, and then I texted you, and then you called me, and I was like, all right, we're good.
Yeah, things were okay. We had a major panic attack for a little bit, and then some minor anxiety, and then everything
as
was
soon as we stopped recording, I was like, go clear your house. I mean, I'm the same exact way, dude. Like,
I needed to.
I like went on a run one day in the middle of the day, and nobody was here, and I came back, and the front door was open and unlocked. And I was like, I left it open and unlocked, but I was like, somebody could have come in this time. So I grabbed the biggest knife in the house and literally cleared every room before I allowed myself to relax. Like, it's just, I mean, it's what you gotta do.
We've all done it.
Yeah.
And if you have not done that, you're the psycho.
Right. Either that or you're lying and you have done it.
Yeah.
We've all done it. We've all fucking done it. I don't want to hear anybody say they haven't done it. That's bullshit. It's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tyler Gilbert becomes the 4th pitcher in history. He joins the likes of Teddy Brickhouse Breitenstein, 1891, Bumpus Bring the Ruckus Jones, 1892, and Bob Hollywood Hollum in 1953.
I mean, every one of those names just
were made up.
that killed me.
I made up all the nicknames.
Right. I get that. I get it. But like, the timing was impeccable. Because the thing is, they could be real. Like, I got this book for my dad recently that's just like the history of baseball in our city, which is a pretty big, minor league baseball town. And they're just all these pictures of guys from like the late 1800s, and they all have names just like that. Like, just like that. That's why I totally bought it. Like, I was in.
Thinking, so I had all those names written down. I was like, I gotta spice that up a little bit. Thinking, you asked me something earlier. Oh, the oofs. How long it took me to find the oofs? Not very long. This longer than you'd expect. I was most happy with Bumpus Bring the Ruckus Jones.
Yeah, Bring the Ruckus is good. That should have tipped me, because there's no way someone was saying Bring the Ruckus in 1898. And if they did, woo, that's a trendsetter. Jesus Christ. That was fucking hilarious. Brick House, though. Brick House, I can buy in the 1890s. I can buy that. But
Teddy Brickhouse Breitenstein.
Yeah, I can buy that. That sounds like a bare knuckle boxer. You know? But
He sounds like one of like the machismo, like carnival wrestlers from like the 1920s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like a bare knuckle boxer with like the twisty
Yeah,
mustache.
yeah.
But yeah, Bring the Ruckus definitely should have tipped.
Step right up and see Teddy Brickhouse Breitenstein defend the title.
It's a pretty good 1920s voice. It's pretty fucking solid, man.
I was doing that last night with Meech. I was drunk and we were playing Apex, and he actually gave me the same compliment.
Nice. Y'all are playing Apex?
We were, yeah.
Nice. We should play. I've been playing still.
Yeah.
I've only been playing in like PC lobbies, really.
We've been playing that new mode, the Arenas.
Dude, Arenas is so good. It's so good.
It's wicked fun.
Yeah, all their like other game modes are great. The Holiday Express game mode is so good. Yeah, me and my homies that I play with, we'll play like 2 games of Battle Royale, and then just be like, fuck this Arenas, and just play Arenas for like an hour and a half. Like, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. We've been grinding it when we're actually on. We haven't been on much, but
yeah, me neither.
Yeah, where the fuck was I? Bumpus Bring the Ruckus Jones.
Yes.
Field of Dreams. Most watched regular season MLB game since 05.
Yeah, dude. I heard my mom had a friend over today, and I heard them talking about like tickets were like $1,400.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean,
they were crazy.
It's an okay movie, but it's not that good.
Did you see the video of the entrance though? Like all the tickets?
Yeah, that was so
good.
It
was fucking epic.
Yeah, it was pretty great. It was
one
pretty
of the coolest
great.
things I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking sweet. I'll give it up for that.
Big fan of that.
Me too.
But this reminded me because we went to like it's like a recruiting league, like an independent league baseball game.
Mm-hmm.
The other night, Friday night, and we were just hanging out watching the game. The team we were rooting for, the home team, they got a guy on third base, pop up. There's like a routine tag up. Kid scores. Home plate umpire calls it back, calls him out. We're like, wait, whoa, what the fuck?
What?
Home plate umpire says that the guy from third base left early. The fucking coach comes out and is like, that's not your fucking call. And just absolutely went in on the guy. We were like right behind home plate. So like we could hear fucking everything. Guy was just going in on the ump, and we were all screaming at him like, get your money's worth. Get your money's worth. Fuck this guy. We were all just fucking in on him. And then we all just kept yelling Field of Dreams. And he fucking did it. He threw down his hat and he walked out through the center field gate. He walked across the whole fucking field.
That's amazing.
Left the door open.
It's amazing. I'm also amazed by your ability to kind of get it back. When you started that story, you were struggling, bro.
Yeah.
You were struggling to string together words.
I was all over the place.
Yeah, but you're here now. We're here.
I am here. That same game, there's an inside the park home run because the catcher was arguing with the home plate umpire.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's some beer league baseball right there.
2 runs scored, and then they throw it to the fucking catcher at home plate. Kid comes from third base, slides in. Catcher goes to tag him. They call the kid safe. He stands up and starts arguing with the ump. He's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" While that's happening, he's arguing with the fucking kid that hit the little bloop single into first, or right over first base, ends up coming around to score for the fucking inside the Parker.
Wow.
Their coach was so mad at the catcher. He just stared at him and then came and pulled the pitcher. It was like, this is your fault.
Jesus Christ. Get it together.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, back to real baseball. Field of Dreams made me think of that, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Former Yankees prospect was arrested over the weekend. No longer a Yankees prospect, but
obviously.
He was called out after a 2-kilo coke sale.
Woo!
Sold it straight to an undercover cop.
Oh my God. How do you, Jesus Christ. I mean, look, dude, I'm going to be real with you. Like, okay, sometimes people get popped by a Fed and you're like, okay, I didn't see that coming. But I promise you, most of the time, you can sniff them. Like, they're just fucking, like, I don't know, they got this, like, maybe some people don't have that sense. I always get this, like, whiff of square. You know? We used to go to New York and go to these big raves, and you could always tell who the cops were. One, because they weren't as sweaty as everyone else. And two, because you could just tell they don't belong. Like, it's just like, how do you...
You're asking me things weirdly.
It's like the way they stand. Like, it's just...
You just pick them out of a crowd.
Dude, you really fucking can, man. It, like, there's like an old thing where it's like...
Like, that guy's off.
Yeah, like, I remember, like, a great way, like, this is kind of a perfect example of how you do it. I don't remember where I heard this, but somebody said they could always tell the undercovers, like, following them, because they would be, like, dressed as, like, you know, homeless people or, like, construction workers or something, but they wouldn't be dirty. Like, they're literally, they'd be, like, clean, but they would have these dirty clothes on. It's like, okay, you're a cop. It's kind of like the same thing. Like, when you're at a rave, it's like, oh, well, you are a cop.
You don't look like you've been partying in a mass of people.
You don't look tired.
You don't look like you're
looking
for... You don't look like you need coke right now.
Your pupils look completely normal. You're not, like, sweaty. Your eyes aren't sunken. Your teeth are perfectly fine. You're a fucking cop. You know? How do you sell 2 kilos of cocaine?
Smells like bacon.
How do you sell 2 keys of coke to a fucking cop?
Born Queen Mendez, 23 of New Jersey, played 5 games from the now defunct Staten Island Yankees, was hit with drug possession charges late Friday in Manhattan. Mendez and 3 other men were brought to court on the drug charges for an incident that happened on Quimby Ave, where they sold 2 kilos of coke to an undercover officer for $31,000 a kilo.
Oh no, that's so much jail time. Did he have a gun? I hope he didn't have a gun.
Doesn't
you get like super mega double triple fucked if you got a gun.
Super mega double triple fucked.
Trust me, man. They got a homie on that shit, and he had a gun that wasn't even, like, it was in pieces, and they still got him on that shit for, like, 9 years.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. And he didn't even have that much coke. He just had, like, a little tiny bit. It's just, oh, my God. What does it say about me that I have, like, sympathy for?
You're like, oh, no,
I'm just like, oh, man, you went down, bro. You went down.
You got.
Oh, no. Get up.
They got Mendez.
Oh, word is bond. Oh, Jesus Christ. T's and P's.
T's and P's for the boy.
T's and P's go out to the homie.
Last bit of MLB news here. Chris Davis, former All-Star, played for the Orioles as an All-Star, was also a member of the Rangers. Has not played much in the last couple years, and when he has been, he's not played like the contract he has. Getting the Bobby Bonilla treatment.
Uh-oh.
Baltimore Orioles say hello to your Bobby Bonilla, Chris Davis. The slugger.
You put in the Discord, Bobby Bonilla Part 2.
Electric
I
Boogaloo.
was literally about to say that. Oh my god. Oh.
Bobby Bonilla dose. After 14 years as a major league slugger, Baltimore Orioles star Chris Davis has officially announced his retirement. Chris Davis was set to receive $42 million in deferred payments over a 15-year period from 2023 to 2037. Residual after effect of the 7-year, $161 million contract he signed with the Orioles in 2016. After receiving his full $23 million salary in 2022, Davis will earn $9.16 million annually from 2023 to 2025, $3.5 million from 2026 to 2032, and $1.4 million from 2033 until 2037. At that point, Davis will have turned 51 years old.
Jesus Christ, it hurts so much.
You're paying. I just can't imagine. He just gets to do nothing for the rest of his life and just make millions of dollars.
I mean,
a year.
it's not the first time it's happened, though.
No, not at all.
You know, but it's just like every time it's just like, ouch, it hurts so much.
Yeah, I believe the Red Sox still pay Manny Ramirez.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, like it happens all the time where you just pay those ridiculous contracts, and by the end of it, you're not worth it, and they just negotiate some fee.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, Bobby Bonilla Day is a thing.
It is. It just passed.
Yeah, it did. Was it July 1st?
Yeah, July 1st.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You're a Mets fan. I'm sure you're a fan of it.
Yeah, I'm such a big fan of it.
Were you a big Bobby Bonilla guy when he was there?
Yeah, I'm such a big fan, dude.
You sounded like an angsty, depressed teen.
Because in some ways I still am. Especially when it comes to the Mets.
Well, that's every Mets fan.
No, you'd be surprised. Some people are like hopelessly optimistic cult people. Some people.
Most of the people I see are like you, where they're just like drag their feet on the ground and they're just like,
some people, it's
maybe
weird.
Next year.
I don't know. Like, okay, it is almost like depression, right? Like there are Mets fans who cope with it very easily. Like my brother has a friend who's a Mets fan, and you know he was telling me a story about how he went to see them play somebody, I can't remember who, and they got completely stomped, like 12-2 or something. And it was an away game. So when he's leaving the stadium, all the other team's fans are like, Mets suck. And apparently he just looked at me and he's like, look, dude, I know. And just like kept walking. But then there's people like me who are like emo kids about it. You know, it's just like, I can't, I'm just, I don't know, giving up. You know, if they lose, I'll just lock myself in my room and listen to Evanescence.
Wake me up!
I'm so glad you got that. Oh, while we're on the subject of music, I have a hot take. I'm just going to say it. Meech is going to be mad about this probably, but I'm just going to say it. Before we were podcasting, I'm on social media and this video comes up of Pearl Jam like playing this song like at a house party, like real early on in their career. And I'm watching it and I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get why do people like Pearl Jam? Like, what's so good about it? I don't understand. It's like they get heralded as like the genius of their generation. It's like they're really not. Like their music kind of sucks. Like it's just like butt rock, like and then he just on top of it. It's just like this is just like musical poop. I don't know. Pearl Jam sucks. I'm saying it. That band sucks. Radiohead sucks too. Radiohead sucks too.
What about Motorhead?
Nope. Motorhead is fucking amazing. Motorhead's amazing for multiple reasons. One, because
it's all about the game.
They're a rock and roll band. And two, because Motorhead made the same album probably about 25 times. And that's comforting. Because you always know what you're going to get, and you know it's going to be Motorhead, and it'll be fine. You know, I think the difference between a band like Motorhead and Pearl Jam, or
And they play
AC/DC
Triple H's theme song. So it's
right.
plus
Well,
5.
there's that, but I think
Plus 3.
yeah,
One for each
yeah,
H.
plus 3 DPS per second.
One for each H.
I think that the thing about Motorhead is that Lemmy is just such a badass motherfucker that you're just like, yeah, fuck yeah, Motorhead rules. Motorhead's awesome.
Is this... Once you said that, I just like had an epiphany. This is not the first Motorhead tangent you've gone on the podcast.
It might not be. Listen, when I was a little kid, like when I was in high school, man, I played in a thrash metal band, and like we played with all the big bands, and like we were doing really well. And I don't listen to metal anymore, but I still listen to Motorhead.
Were you guys called Bloaterhead?
No, I will not say our name. But you know, we played.
Why? Because I'd find it.
Yeah, exactly. We played with you know, a lot of really big bands, Napalm Death, a bunch of bands. You probably don't know who that is, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. But I only listen to Black Sabbath and Motorhead still.
Napalm
Like they're the only
Death,
ones that have only come around.
discography.
Napalm Death. That's like grindcore death metal. I don't even know how we got on that bill, but we did. Our bass player was a hustler. He was just going after it constantly.
It's a hustler.
Yeah. Their singer Barney Greenway. I think
Jimmy
is his name.
Sticks. Fucking hustler.
No, his name was Darren.
Darren.
Yep, Darren.
Darren.
Darren the bass player.
Any relation to Russell, the cop puncher?
No. Not at all. But yeah,
Not at all.
Pearl Jam sucks. Motorhead's great. Fuck you. Let's move on.
We're going to be moving on to any NBA or NHL news. I've only got one thing for basketball. Super slow this week. Burt, you got anything for hockey?
Not really. I
figured.
I think I might have written something down. Let me take a look. Just talk
While
about
he's digging,
basketball.
yeah, while he's digging, I'll give you a little scoop here. J.R. Smith, returning to college, former NBA champion, planning to gain eligibility to join the golf team. I didn't write down the college. It's Division II, though.
It's gone off the rails. The show's gone off the rails. We got halfway through baseball. And we're
North
just like, fuck it.
Carolina Agricultural and Technical. NCAA&T.
Okay. Playing golf.
Yeah, playing golf and getting a degree.
Dope.
So good for J.R. Smith.
Yeah, dope.
I hope he's just drinking Henny and being high and no shirt, and I just hope he just becomes a PGA Tour golfer.
Yeah, just like playing golf and only speaking in an Irish accent. How amazing would that be? Like every time they hit the ball, they just looked at the camera. This is the life. I don't know what I'm talking about. Something has
just picturing 6'6" tatted up J.R. Smith talking in an Irish accent, and I just can't.
One beer for me. This is the life. I don't know what is happening. Something has happened to my brain in the last like 10 minutes.
It's just falling apart. It's just turned to
I think
mush.
my blood sugar is low or something.
Birdie.
Yeah.
How about maybe a mid-show break? Maybe a little
we
dump?
can do that. I do have one thing in hockey though that we could talk about.
Okay, let's do that first.
Actually,
and then we'll hit our break.
I got two things that we can talk about. I don't know what that accent was. It kind of fell apart halfway through. I'm trying to find what it was, but Austin Matthews had to get surgery. I think we talked about that like over text a few days ago. Wrist surgery.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
Oh, I kind of loved that song.
Look at him.
I don't know why. I really
fire.
I shouldn't though. Like, you know me and my like opinions about hip hop and what's wrong with it.
Even the people that I know that like that kind of music hated that song. It was fucking fire.
Yeah, I don't know, something about it that was like, yeah, dope. Yeah, he had a wrist injury of some kind. They didn't specify which wrist it was, but he did have issues with his right wrist all of last season, or most of it really. So it could be that right wrist. I'm wondering if that is what caused him to struggle in the playoffs, because that was kind of the story around them is in that final playoff, bout, him and Marner were getting nothing done.
Yeah, especially at the end there.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You actually find that out quite a lot. Like when the Rangers were in the Stanley Cup and McDonough was playing so bad, we later found out that he had his entire foot was broken. So it's just like, oh, of course. I don't know, man. We'll see, I guess. But the other thing that I wanted to talk about is
lay it on me.
Zach Hyman is
the buster
is signed to the Oilers.
Oh yeah? When did that happen?
It happened, what was that? What's today? I think it was yesterday, or maybe it was announced today. But it's been in the last 24 hours, we'll say that. He was signed to the Oilers. And I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't get what Edmonton is trying to do. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't think that was the problem. The problem with the Oilers was clearly the defense and the goaltending. Like they got Duncan Keith, right? But Duncan Keith is what, like 40? And they got Cody Ceci, but he's what, like 27, 28? I don't know. That's 28's not that old.
A second line defender.
Right. It's just like, really, like, we all know what you need. A good goalie. And there's this podcast I listen to Rangers podcast. Shout outs to Blue Shirts Breakaway. Great podcast. They say something all the time that is just the truest statement about hockey. Literally the dumbest GMs in all of professional sports. That's just what it is. They're just all so fucking stupid. And you just be like, yo, like, this is your issue. And they'll do anything but address that issue. They'll address any other issue they have. Or, for real, just a non-issue. And then they'll, won't address the actual issue. The Bruins, though, have not done that this year. They've done, I think, reasonably well.
Give us a B+ in our offseason.
Yeah, I think B+ is fair. Because they signed Ullmark, too, which a lot of people don't like Ullmark, but I think he'll be good in Boston. I think he'll do
Yeah,
good.
I think he's what we need until Tuukka gets back.
Yeah, exactly. And if you can convince him to be a number 2, whew, that's a bad motherfucker for a
That's
number
a
2.
bad motherfucker.
You know what I mean? If you a lot of times you see a lot of times you see teams do that for like one season. They'll have a really all-star first goalie, and then their second string goalie will be basically a starting goalie, and they'll keep it for a season and try to make a push on that, and then they'll dump the contract. So maybe that's what they're planning.
Dead weight, shed that shit.
Who fucking knows what they're planning? Who knows what anyone's planning? Once again, the NHL is the least transparent league in all of sports, so we have no fucking clue. But luckily, it's not that long until the game starts back up anyways. We got about 2 months, so we'll be right back at it again. Isn't that a song lyric? Back at it again. No, it's back at it. I don't know it. I think it's a rap song. It might be Method Man. It's probably Method Man, knowing me. Patron saint of Stone Sports, Method Man. How dope would it be to interview Method Man?
I'll hit him up. He won't answer, but I'll hit him up.
Shit, do that shit. I probably wouldn't be able to do the interview. You probably have to do it. I'd just be like Chris Farley in that sketch with Paul McCartney. I'd be like, hey, remember when you were in the Wu-Tang Clan? And he'd be like, yeah. And I'd go, that was awesome.
That was awesome. That was super cool. Was that cool? How was that?
Hey, remember when you were in How High? Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was awesome. Oh, man. All right, let's move on, shall we? Mid-show break? Should we do a mid-show break? All right, mid-show break.
We're following through on some shit we said we'd do last week. However, it's dumb mascots. We're doing dumb mascots.
Mascots.
There's just so fucking many. I really couldn't make one consolidated list. So it's just going to be a recurring segment.
Yeah, it'll be part 1. Dumb mascots, part 1.
So, Birdie, I sent you, I think I sent you the pictures.
Yeah, I'm scrolling to them right now. I'm scrolling to them right now.
So we'll start with number 5 and we'll go up. But,
okay, which one's number 5? Is it the bottom one or the top one?
It's the New Orleans Saints.
Okay. Oh my God.
Number 5 is Sir Saint or Stan Smith.
I mean, he just looks like a ball sack in a football helmet. Doesn't he?
He really does.
Dude, it just looks like a ball sack in a football helmet.
It just looks like a scrotum.
I mean, what the fuck is that?
It's a saint.
Listen, I was raised Catholic. That's not what they look like. They look more like wizards.
And doesn't it look like such a lazy mascot? Like, it's just a helmet and the face and the fucking, like, that's it. But the face, like we said, just looks like a fucking scrotum, so.
Yeah, I feel like whoever this mascot is, he must be like an all-star in the mascot world, and when he walked on set, he was like, I won't wear a costume, I'll do headgear, and that's it.
Timmy Trucknuts at your service.
Dude, you gotta post this picture on Twitter because it literally, I mean, it's just a ball sack. That's all it is. I mean, that's all it is. It's a ball sack.
That guy just runs around at their games. They just let a uncensored ball sack just run around at their fucking games. He touches the cheerleaders. That's assault. That's gotta be harassment.
It's something. It's something. It literally is like something I would have done in high school, like drawn a smile and some eyes on my ball sack and been like, hey guys, look at this. Jesus Christ.
Just got done drawing this big veiny fucker. But should we move to number 4 now?
Sure.
This is something too. The Vancouver Canucks, Finn the Whale.
Yeah.
Finn the Whale.
I know all about it.
Finn the Whale does not look like a whale.
It's nightmare fuel.
It is nightmare fuel.
Is what it is. It's like something from, what's that shit, Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever?
Yeah, dude, it's exactly like that.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good comparison. It does look like one of the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, like it's
supposed to be a whale. There's no fins. It's just like a guy in a black fucking... I don't know. I'm not a fan.
It's like someone took like a I don't know, like a dinosaur head and painted it black.
Yeah, they're like, this is a whale, and you're like, no, it's clearly not.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Like, it's just not a whale. They're saying it's a whale. They painted it like a whale, but it's not a whale.
Yeah, it just isn't a whale. That's all there is to say about that. It just isn't one.
That mascot isn't horribly bad. It's just flat wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it beats a ball sack in a football helmet.
It does beat a ball sack in a football helmet. Maybe a ball sack on skates. That might give it a run for its money.
Yeah. Truth.
Number 3, we've got the Orlando Magic. Stuf the Magic Dragon.
Okay. I have to be honest, okay? I don't hate it that much.
Selena liked it. I don't. Okay, so here's the thing. For what it is, it being Stuf the Magic Dragon, all right. Not horrible. But, like, it just looks so derpy and dumb.
Yes. Now, here's the 2 things I'll say. One, the reason I think I like it is because this is the stuff that you would see at raves when I was a kid.
It does look like somebody would wear this.
Yeah, no, I mean, 100%, that's what you would see that occasionally. And you would be like, is this a drugs or is this real? And you'd like poke them and they'd turn around and you'd be like, oh, you're real, my bad. But the other thing
Hey, can I fly you?
The other thing I have to say is it's Florida. Let's not act surprised. Somebody just, ate a shitload of bath salts and was like, that's our mascot. Fuck it. It's done. Moving on.
Fuck it. Wrap it up. Moving on. We're done.
Yep. Good enough.
Call it there, guys. It tracks.
It tracks.
But number 2,
mm-hmm.
We've got a classic. It was going to be number 1 until I discovered a mascot I didn't know existed.
Okay.
But number 2 in our first ever dumb mascot countdown, the Stanford Tree.
Yeah, see, I didn't know about this.
You didn't know about the Stanford Tree?
No.
So it's technically
full disclosure, I'm not a big college sports guy.
Fair play.
Like at all.
So Stanford, the college, doesn't have like an official mascot for their sports teams. However, their band, which obviously plays at every football game, has a mascot, and that is the tree. They have different variations of the tree.
Depending on the
decorate
team.
it. Right. You
Right.
decorate it how you want to fucking decorate it. It's your tree. But those dumb fucking trees with those dumb little fucking smiles just run around on the field at Stanford games, and it's mildly distracting. Also, NCAA 14, last college football game currently available.
Yes.
They have the mascot mashup mode where you just play like 11 on 11 as the mascots. And Stanford's mascot in that is the tree, and it's fucking ridiculous. You just have 11 of those dumb happy trees running around, and
that sounds amazing, though.
It's nightmare fuel and amazing at the same time.
All right, I got a couple things I want to discuss here about this photo. All right?
Okay.
Have you got it in front of you?
I do, yes.
All right, I'm going to need you to zoom in on the tree to the most rightest tree.
The most rightest tree? Okay. He's wearing...
Look at those pants. Those pants, fucking fire, dog. Those pants are so boss. For everyone listening, because you can't see these pants, obviously. We'll tweet it out so you can. They are like flared pants with a Christmas tree on the bottom in the middle of a white stripe. I mean...
Correct me if I'm wrong, Birdie.
Uh-huh.
At the bottom of those pants, are those red bottom shoes?
They are. They are.
Trees walking on Balenciagas.
Yeah, they are. I mean, if you that's what I'm saying. Like, my mom would be like, "You leaving the house?" Yes. Are you in those pants? And I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck in these pants." Because you are gonna.
I'd be like, "Did you see my red bottoms?"
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, that's pimpin'. The other comment I have to make...
50 Cent, please.
Yeah, the other comment I have to make is, this third tree is, I don't know, man. It's, it makes me uncomfortable.
I think the mouth is too big and the tree is too small. Looks like a little fucking freak.
Oh,
it's just the base of the tree just looks like a person because there's so little leaves on it. It just looks like an afro on this like horribly disfigured monster.
What's that joke in Parks and Rec? I think where he says it looks like something a prison convict would draw in art therapy.
Yeah, it's exactly what it fucking looks like.
It's really bad. I mean. That has to be number 1 of this round at the very least.
It looks like one of Gacy's paintings.
That's exactly... Yeah, it looks like a serial killer creation. Which of the 4 trees do you think is best? I think I have to go with the right. The right.
One on the right. But, like, even not counting the pants, because the pants already give him the win.
Yeah.
But I think it's already going to have to be the one on the right.
Yeah, because it looks the most like a tree. Its face is properly proportioned.
All right, can we rank them real quick? I'm going to go...
Trees?
Yeah, so, like, what... Like, I'm going to number them.
Yes.
So, like,
I understand what you're going to do.
1 is the one on the left, 4 is the one on the right. It's for me, it's 4, 2, 1, 3.
4213. I think. Yeah, 4213. I think you're right. 3 is obviously right out.
Right out.
And then
it should be right outside in traffic, or like on the burn
in the
pile.
dumpster on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
1 is not
inside
that bad.
It's train wreck.
The thing is, 2's face has a whiff of like I'm on acid about it. So 2 is second best for sure. 4213.
Yeah, and look at that tongue.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's letting it all hang out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's got to count for something.
And no, it 100% does. All right, so I guess this brings us to the number 1.
Yeah, it does. So our first number 1 on our bad mascot countdown this week.
Mm-hmm.
Delta State University, the Fighting Okra.
I don't know what to say.
It's a vegetable with boxing gloves, Birdie. I don't know what there is to say.
Yeah, I know what an okra is, but like, what?
He's upset too. Clearly, look at that face. He's not happy. Something's disappointing him, and he's gonna let you know about it. He's got the boxing gloves, so it's already past talking. Whatever's pissing him off, it's past the point of talking. It's just going to be handled with violence at this point.
Except, hold on, bro. There's a bit of redemption in the story of the Fighting Okra, because I just Googled it. And the first thing that pops up is the Fighting Okra at Delta State, according to the Okra's website, feartheokra.com. The Fighting Okra is the unofficial mascot of Delta State and is a bit of an urban legend. It appears on campus at random times, usually just to torment students and athletes. So, if this dude is just popping up randomly and just like Bam Margera beating the fuck out of people randomly and then dipping, that's pretty fucking legendary.
He's like evil Gumby.
Oh, man. I'm going to vote Fighting Okra. It's the number 1 greatest mascot of all time. Full hot takes today. The Fighting Okra, Pearl Jam sucks, Radiohead sucks.
I hope it's one person. I hope he just goes back to the campus every couple of years just to wreak havoc.
Here's what I hope. I hope that it is like a fraternal order and it's passed down from generation to generation.
It's like the one loser of the school, and they like pick him out every year, like every 4 years. They're like, they just like call him off to the side. It's just like, is that a vegetable?
Yeah, he walks. They lead him into a dark hall of people in robes.
It's just the mascot like waving him over behind a building, and then like he goes back there, and he just beats him up, and he wakes up just surrounded by a bunch.
It's like the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim.
Yeah, it's exactly like the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim. Except instead of assassinations, they're just assaulting people on school campus.
Oh, that's brilliant.
He woke up with a vegetable. It's like a zucchini. I mean, I guess it would have to be an okra, but it's just an okra next on his fucking pillow, and it just says, "We know."
Yeah. Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm like punch drunk now. Boom, boom.
Say you will be if the okra gets a hold of you.
Yeah, right? Yeah. All right, I think it's time to get back to some regular sports news because there ain't much left.
No, there isn't.
We're going just over an hour, so.
All right, let's wrap it up with some football then.
All right, man.
The preseason has begun.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of the quarterbacks made debuts: Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, among others. Lots of action. Patriots played. Mac Jones looked decent. Ramondre Stevenson, a rookie we drafted out of Oklahoma, running back. He had a huge game, over 100 yards, including a 91-yard touchdown. Looking good. Excited for football to be back, but I'm not going to go super in depth on the preseason. We'll do that one.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Birdie, That time of year is almost coming back up.
Oh, the preview?
The preview.
Yeah, we can't do it like we used to, though.
No.
But we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. You know who will figure it out?
Huh.
Tim Tebow is going to have to figure it out because he just got cut today. Jacksonville Jaguars cut ties with Tim Tebow. A video came out yesterday of him getting manhandled at the tight end position, and today he got cut. So the Tim Tebow tight end experience ends with a whimper. And probably the last we hear of Tim Tebow in football.
Yeah, and I don't want to sound horribly mean or anything, but it probably should be. You know? I mean, I'm just saying.
No, you're right. It should be.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but, I guess I'm being a dick.
That whole tight end experiment was an experience, but I didn't think it was going to work out.
No.
I remember when it first broke, I think Meach was still here too. He was like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, no, we were all saying it was literally just a money grab.
It's money grab. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing came of it except the money grab. They sold some merch, got a little attention from it. They're in the news today. We're talking about them. I'm sure he got paid something, but
yeah, because if he got a bag, then
yeah,
good on him.
Fuck it. But yeah, Tim Tebow done. Next bit of news here: a couple extensions. Josh Allen was extended by the Buffalo Bills, basically right after we got done recording last week.
Yep.
But he's going to be locked up in Buffalo. A 6-year extension will keep him in Buffalo through 2028. The extension has a total value of $258 million, with at least $150 million in total guaranteed money.
How old will he be at the end of that contract?
32.
Oh, so that's a good contract.
Yeah, he's still young.
Yeah, that's a solid contract. I couldn't remember how old he was. I thought he was like mid-20s, but I wasn't
He's
sure.
24, 25. So I think
I just looked it up. He's
32.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 25. So yeah, that's not a bad move.
Not at all. I'll take that. I mean, if he was my quarterback, I'd be happy with the extension.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he did really well last year.
Killed it for me in fantasy. Helped me bring back home that trophy.
There you go.
Going for the three-peat. Jamal Adams, the other big signing this week. That one came out today. That's going to be a 4-year extension worth $72 million, becoming the league's highest paid safety. Personally, I think Jamal Adams slightly overrated.
Yeah.
Great pass rusher. Okay in coverage. Like, he's a great safety, but I don't know if he's worth giving $72 million. I don't really believe in giving that much money to your safety position regardless.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what I was going to say.
And I think there's probably a couple more safeties in the league that are better than him.
Right. Yeah.
Minka Fitzpatrick being one.
Is that a market thing? Do you know what I mean by that? Like, if the market's been set at a certain price point,
they also
you have to talk
traded
it down,
Yeah, you also traded the Seahawks traded a good bit to get him last year, first round picks and shit like that.
Right.
So locking him up is probably a priority for them.
Yeah.
Especially with an aging defense.
That is a lot of money though for that position.
So much money.
Yeah.
It's over $10 million a year for your safety position.
What is the average salary of a NFL safety? I'm gonna look it up.
I'm guessing it can't be much more than
Take
$2 million.
a guess. Over, under $5 million.
Under. I think it's probably 2 to 3.5, somewhere in that range.
Okay. That's a lot of money per season. This is saying, okay, this is just highest paid. 8 million, 12 make at least 10 million. Yeah. So you're probably right. Yeah, because the highest ones are topping out at like 8, 10 million. There's a couple above 10. But most of them are 8 to 10 million a year, and that's like
the top 2 paid safeties in the league are Jamal Adams now and Justin Simmons. Neither of which I would be paying the money they're giving.
No, Justin Simmons is 15.25.
Buda Baker's the only one I would maybe consider paying that much money, but even like I just don't think you need to spend that much on your safety position.
Chiefs have one at 14 million. WFC 14 million. Patriots 11.5.
Well, WFC's next on the docket, Birdie.
Okay, what's going on? Have they settled on a name yet?
That's where we're going. Reportedly have narrowed the list down to 3 teams. They have been doing basically a team branding series on their YouTube. There's like a little 2 or 3 minute video posted most recently on there. That video had 3 names on a board. They're talking about it. They fucking beeped all the names out, obviously. But about a week ago, they released 8 names that were being talked about as a finalist. So I'm willing to bet one of the 3 finalists, at least, is on this list. Probably all 3.
You have the list?
I do.
Let's go.
Washington Football Team Club.
The Washington Football Team Club.
The WFTC.
Sounds like a fucking 70s TV station. Welcome to WFTC.
Your home of shitty football. The Armada.
Ew.
The Brigade. The Commanders.
Ew.
The Defenders.
Ew.
The Presidents.
Gross.
That's the worst one on here. Red Hogs.
Gross.
Red Wolves.
I don't hate it.
That's it. Those are the 8.
Okay. My first thought. Senators, maybe? Second thought.
Yeah, because they already have Ottawa.
Right. Second thought. The Brigade? The Brigadiers, maybe? Brigade makes no sense. The Washington Brigade. No. No. Jesus Christ. And what's amazing to me, man, and I'm pretty sure we said this on like the first or second episode, is they're probably paying some marketing team like $5 billion for these names.
Billion, yeah.
You know? And it's just like, what are you doing? Yeah. My head hurts from that list.
It was some kind of list.
The Commanders, like, fuck right off. That's right out. Just right out. If that was
the only ones I like are like Red Hogs and Red Wolves.
And I really only halfway like Red Wolves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate Red Wolves, but like if I was in the room and they suggest that, I'd be like, okay, you're getting there. You're not there. You're getting there, but you're not there.
Where the fuck were we when we've been naming these goddamn teams? The Guardians? Hold on. If we get the Cleveland Guardians and the Washington fucking Commanders,
all right, here's what I'm gonna say.
My dick. Those are boring.
Right, but here's what I am gonna say. The Guardians is much better than any name on that list. It is, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
At least it's like properly pluralized.
The guard, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think what rubs me so wrong about the Guardians is that it's so close to Indians.
I get it. I really do. But, you know, it's better than the Red Hogs. I mean, just come up with a cooler, like, Razorback. You know, I don't know. Like, Jesus Christ. Use your brain.
The Washington Warthogs.
Yeah, the Warthogs.
Did I just do your job for you?
I mean, it would be so much better than that. And like Warthogs, like, you know, you could even like pay Disney to like let you play the, you know, when I was a young warthog shit from like Lion King. I almost said Food Lion. But like that shit, you know what? Like it's just like use your brain, you dumb
kids.
fucks.
Put your hands together for the Food Lion Classic Hakuna Matata.
For Food Lion King. Yo, did you ever play the Lion King video game for Sega Genesis, or is that a bit before your time?
A bit before my time there, Chief.
Oh, okay. It's a very difficult game. I broke many a Sega Genesis controller in that game, and almost broke a television too. And this
Goddamn Lion King!
This was back in the CRT TV days when it wasn't easy to break the screen.
You couldn't just break a screen.
No, it wasn't like now with these fancy plasma screen thingamabobs.
Things just break if you look at them.
Pretty hard to murder a television.
Has that been a matter? You trying to tell me about
Don't
matter?
say that word.
Don't say it.
Don't say that word. What murder?
Oh, we're just gonna release a bunch of sketches on our YouTube, and you guys are gonna be blessed.
Yeah, bless up, fam. All right, anything else you want to talk about?
I want to talk about this Giants play, and then I think that's it.
Oh yes, we should talk about that.
It was so bad, Birdie.
Yeah, I'm glad you spoke first because I really wasn't going to be able to speak. I mean, it's just an
So let me break
absence
it
of
down.
everything.
It really is. So let me break it down. This video has been going a little viral this week. People saying the Giants are going to suck. It's a practice clip. Obviously, Giants practice. They have people on offense and defense. Daniel Jones takes the snap. It's looking good. Right guard completely misses the block. Lets the guy through. Daniel Jones is under pressure immediately. He rolls out, drops back, throws the ball to absolutely fucking nobody. There's not a receiver within like 10 yards of where he threw it. Throws it straight to a defender who then drops the easy interception.
Like I said, an absence of everything. How can you have a play in which that much happens and everyone makes a mistake?
Every single person. Your line sucked. Your defensive line didn't even get to the quarterback with all of the fucking pressure. I mean, with no protection, sorry.
Yeah.
The quarterback threw to fucking nobody. Your receivers don't get open. The guy that actually has the chance to pick off the ball fucking drops it. Like, every bit of that play was a disaster.
I mean,
every bit. Even the things the defense did right were bad.
Now that's a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
But watch. They're going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Still got a better chance of winning the division than Meech's Eagles.
Because I called them a dumpster fire on the show, they're going to win the Super Bowl. That's how it works, man. The curse has yet to have been lifted from my house.
Thy house hath a curse.
Yeah, there has been a hex put upon thine own house. All right, well, let's get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, let's dip, bro. It's been a long fucking day. Long goddamn week. Good fucking episode, though.
Yeah, long fucking episode. So let's get out of here. Thanks for listening to this episode. Follow us on all the socials. That's Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Like, comment,
Colorcast.
And Colorcast now. Look out for that.
We're just throwing sports on there.
Yeah, we'll put some links in on Twitter and all that kind of good shit. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Peace.
Later.